Hello and welcome to Story Skeptic. This week I want to react to the new teaser of West Side Story. It's a remake of a famous iconic musical from the 60s. I haven't actually watched it, but I love myself some Steven Spielberg and musicals, so I'm really looking forward to it. Without any further ado, let's just jump into it. Classic New York 60s, where I get kind of Italian mafia vibes. I don't know if that's what it's all about, but it's kind of grungy and dark and a bit poor, maybe. That's the setting I get. Okay, we get some religious symbols here. This is our place. This is our time. On the wall. And a gun, okay. The suspense is building up. I really like this whistling sound. That's definitely something from the original one. Okay, let's draw the curtains. Yeah, it's exactly what I thought. You got this, it's kind of two gangs. Seems like it has some really iconic shots already, and that Steven Spielberg is kind of pulling the curtains to the side before the theater start. It's gonna be a big show, so let's keep on watching. Oh, I didn't know he was starring.
For us, somewhere, a place for us.
Okay, this wasn't a lot to go on, but I like the vibe. First half is just set up for something great to come. There's a lot of young people, young love, flashy dance scenes, singing. It seems like there was some police brutality there. It may be quite relevant to what's happening today with all this police brutality in America, and just ending with that shot of him looking up at the girl. This just seems like something out of an old classic. It's really cinematic, really. It's a cliche in a good way. You got the guy probably singing to the one he loves. Maybe it's like a forbidden love or something like that. They are probably in two different gangs or families, but I think it's gonna be a kind of classic story done really well. In a previous video I talked a lot about remakes, what makes them good, what makes them bad. If you haven't watched it, it's right here. In that video I kind of divide remakes into good, bad and the ugly ones. And this remake, by what I can judge, seems like one of the good ones. I mean, it's been 60 years since this movie was made. So much has happened since then. And with a director like Steven Spielberg, I think this is gonna be great. Then I want to take a look at the cinematography. The first thing I notice is these colors. The first half of the teaser was really dark and grungy, has all this brown and muted red and greens, earthly colors, which is kind of depressing. But then you have like this piece of blue sky. It symbolizes like dreams, hope, everything is out there. And then the second half of the teaser just hits you. Bang, with all these colors, costumes, and you just look at these bright yellow vivid colors and these blue ones, and yeah, it's great. It goes from like Les Miserables to La La Land in a heartbeat. And I guess that's the way it's gonna be. It's gonna be dark and depressing, and the fantastical musical moments will kind of pop out. And even when the main character meets the love of his life, there's even purple and neon colors, and I guess the point of this color scheme is to show that even in the most depressing place with police brutality, violence and a rough life, There is hope, dreams, and always room for a love story. And that can feel colorful and great. And I just have to say, I really love Steven Spielberg's work. And he has probably been the most influential filmmaker for me. And I really love musicals. So this is a great mashup. And that's because Spielberg's films is all about cinematic spectacle. I mean, he was the guy who made the first blockbuster movie ever. His camera work is grand and sweeping, with long takes, and he's not afraid of embracing emotional moments. He's not a subtle filmmaker. He's like, with the actors' expressions, lighting, and music, he tells you how to feel. This works really great for a musical, because a musical is also kind of taking the inner moments, struggles of people and externalizing it into music, thus showing you. Musicals are all about the flashy colors, singing, dancing, and just performing and entertaining the audience. So I think Steven Spielberg making a musical, that's a match made in heaven. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Like the video and let me know if you want more of this. And I'm curious, are you looking forward to West Side Story? Let me know and subscribe so you don't miss next week's video, where I talk about movies that goes from the cradle to the crypt.